Hello everyone, on today's show we are talking about major tech companies coming out against the idea of net neutrality, Counter-Strike Go community gets hit with a hacking scandal, and LAN announcements? Oh yes, there will be LAN announcements. Hello everyone and welcome to FITESCast, the show where we bring you the latest in PC gaming news and what is going on within the Fights community. I am your host, Mahoney Badger, and today let's talk about this net neutrality issue. Major companies like Intel, IBM, and Cisco have all joined a large group of tech companies out there in submitting an open letter to the FCC and to members of Congress detailing how they are against the idea of net neutrality. Now, this makes sense from their standpoint because they are tech companies. These tech companies will be the ones that power the high-speed lanes that your telecom companies are talking about. All these high-speed lanes to things like Netflix and whatever else, and whatever way they want to spin it and pitch it, it will be powered by Intel chips, by Cisco switches, by everything these companies provide. That is how these high-speed lanes will happen, and that is why they are against the idea of net neutrality, saying that it would cripple the economy and investors would back away from investing in broadband technologies, and it would put us way behind the rest of the world in our broadband speeds and internet access. That's a joke. That's an outright joke. Not that I'm saying I'm making a joke. What they are saying is a joke, because our internet access and broadband speeds have already been a joke to the rest of the international community. Our speeds suck. Our access sucks. And we're supposed to be this greatest power with great internet, according to these companies? No, that's not how it works. So let me tell you also why the idea of net neutrality is important to LANs and important to fights. We're a gaming community. We obviously want open and equal access to the internet no matter what. Consumers shouldn't have to pay extra, and providers of content should not have to pay extra just to meet each other. It should be an open and fair exchange. LANs, of course, need internet access. You may not think so because, hey, you're on a LAN, but guess what? All of your items, usually for things like TF2, Dota 2, you need to ping those out to the internet all the time just to get that. You need at least some kind of internet access. And if you don't think it's important to have good internet access at a LAN, you have not been to too many major LAN events. The first complaint you will always hear about from a LAN event is, oh my God, the internet sucked. It was horrible. That is the first thing everybody will complain about all the time. But, go figure, you've got 250 to 500 to 1,000 some odd people hitting the same pipes all at the same time. Things are bound to get a little congested, but imagine it without net neutrality. Imagine it with having to pay extra for high-speed lanes just to get to the content you want. And imagine if you are a small business owner who relies on internet access for your business. Imagine you're a video content producer who tries to make online video content for everyone to watch, and you want people to have fair and equal access to your stuff just as much to the next person's stuff, and you want them to be able to access it in any way possible. Shouldn't that be a fair playground? I think so. A lot of end users out there think so, but there are some companies with some mighty deep pockets who don't think so. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do about it or what to think about it, but I will tell you need to research net neutrality and know that as far as fights is concerned, we want net neutrality to happen. It should be open and fair to everybody. As far as LAN organizations are concerned, LAN organizations should want net neutrality. You should want it open and fair to everybody, and gaming communities should always want net neutrality. Hey there, Counter-Strike Go community. How are you guys doing? What with that vacation that everybody was taking? Yeah, that's right. There was a VAC ban that rolled out and caught quite a few CSGO players in it. In fact, it caught some CSGO pro players in the hack as well. Now, of course, they've been defending themselves, saying, oh, well, I put it on just to check it out and try it, but I didn't actually use it in any tournaments. And yeah, they were caught as having used it in actual tournaments. And in fact, this led to the CSGO community digging deeper, and somebody who wasn't caught in the ban but still allowed to play at DreamHack, a premier tournament event, a premier LAN event, was still allowed to play, even though he was definitely outed as being a cheater. I mean, yeah, defend yourself all you want, but when you look at those demo reels, right there, man. Right there. Total aimbot. This hurts esports as a whole. This hurts CSGO and their community very much so as a whole. And it hurts LANs as a whole. These hacks have now made their way over to being used at LANs. This is a big deal. This means that fights administrators and LAN administrators overall need to be on the watch and ever vigilant against any kind of cheating. Players, you guys need to be on the watch, and don't be afraid to call it out and be like, hey, we need to check a demo. That's what fights administrators are there for, to check out any of these accusations. But be on the watch, and thanks do go out to ESEA on this one. They were the ones who first discovered the hack, and they worked alongside Valve to expose it, find players, and roll out that VAC ban. So good on them for exposing this hack and getting it taken care of. CSGO, I know you guys will rise above. I know you will come above it, but esports, teams, sponsors, listen, if somebody gets caught hacking, you got to kick them to the curb. Sponsors, you got to drop them. Teams, you've got to drop them. I understand that someone might be your best buddy, but your buddy just, okay, your buddy just fucked you, and you've got to get over it, okay? Ditch them. Cheaters cannot be allowed, especially if you're talking about being a pro in the esports scene. Good luck, CSGO community. I'm here for you. Is it time for LAN announcements? I think it's time for LAN announcements. It's time for LAN announcements. The Fights 250 Gamer LAN is on for 2015. This year, it will be March 6th, 7th, and 8th. That is the first weekend in March. Put it down in your calendars now. First weekend in March. Fights 250 Gamer LAN is on. It is once again at the Park Inn by Radisson in Mechanicsburg. So definitely call in to that front desk and use that discount code of FITES. F-I-T-E-S. F-I-T-E-S. Spell it out for them. You will have to spell it out for them. And if they tell you they don't have it, you need to get a hold of us right away, either on Facebook, our forums, email, Steam, some way, somehow. Find us and let us know, and we will set that right for you, because we do have a discount room rate for you to use for the LAN. Also, tickets are on sale. You can go to fites.net. It'll be right there on our front page. Or you can go check out the awesome new intranet site made by staff member The Shocker. That is intranet.fites.net. Go check that out. You can buy your ticket there. You can log in through Steam. You can sign up for tournaments, check out tournament rules, pick out your seat on the seating chart. You can transfer tickets over to other users who you know will be there, and you want to make sure that you get them a ticket, so you buy it for them and then you can transfer it to them. And we have special pricing this year. We have group rate buys. We have special discounts if you're using a second monitor. You want to get that second seat just for a monitor. There's a special price for you on that one. Head on over to intranet.fites.net. Log in through Steam and be sure to check that out and buy your tickets. Call up the Park Inn by Radisson in Mechanicsburg and definitely reserve your room. Get it now, the weekend of March 6th, 7th, and 8th. Hey, Fights. What you playing? Hey, Fights team, you know what I'm playing. I'm playing Dota 2 a lot. Like, a lot. It's one hell of a drug. I've said that before. It's still true. But hey, what are you playing? What are you going to play at the LAN? Comment below and let us know what games you are going to play at the LAN. Get in our forums and let us know what games you want, what servers you want. Are there any mods that you want on servers? Let us know. We'll have them up and running for you. You want to get a team together so you can totally own in that tournament? Get on board on those forums. Get on the intranet site where you sign up for that tournament and get your team together already in there and start yourselves some practice runs. I know you can do it. I know you guys can use this intranet site to its maximum advantage. And then Shocker will be all sad because you guys way overused it and found something that's broken and he's got to fix it. I love you, Shocker. Love you, man. That is all we have for this episode of the FITEScast. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and get to that intranet site, guys, and buy your tickets. Go ahead and call up that hotel and reserve your rooms. I am getting pumped for the LAN. I am pumped, and it's not even 2015 yet. I just can't wait for the big LAN to be there. Anyway, guys, thank you. As always, liking, sharing, and subscribing are greatly appreciated. I am the Mahoney Badger, and until next time, keep that KD ratio hot.